Why do highly intelligent leaders freeze in front of investors or the board?
Well, there are few reasons why senior leaders freeze while they communicate in front of investors, during high stakes meetings, and in front of board of members. So the number one reason is fear of judgment. You see, when they are presenting during a high stake meeting, they are surrounded by the people, their peers, who they see them as competition. And this is the biggest problem. Instead of seeing them as a competition, you see them as collaborators, right? Collaboration over competition is a theme of 21st century. The second reason why they freeze is because they think that they're supposed to have all the answer. They're supposed to know everything. The fact is, no one knows everything, and even investors or any other member of the board don't expect you to answer everything and say yes to everything. It is better to say no confidently than to admit something and say incorrectly with underconfidence that may spoil the party, right? The third reason which I notice in these senior leaders is doing the over preparation. You see, the problem with over preparation is that you just read and prepare word to word. You do not leave any room for ambiguity or unexpectedness. If someone asked you a question for which that you're not prepared for, then what will eventually happen? You'll end up answering something in some ways that you were not even prepared for, which will eventually ruin your reputation, right? It is always good to leave some room for ambiguity, some room for answering a question with your intuition than over preparation. So follow these 3 tips and speak like a professional senior leader who aced the game in communication and who, of course, inspire the communications and lead teams effectively. If you want to become a world-class communicator, lead the global teams, and inspire everyone around you, I want you to connect with me. I'd love to help you.